I'm just going to do a sort of eye look for you today. I'm going to do this. This is kind of a smoky green toned look, and some liquid liner, some mascara, and then I'm also going to do my lips in this video. If you're interested in what I did with my skin, I have another video that I uploaded for that, so you can kind of get like the complete look and see what all I used. So yeah, if you want to know how I did this kind of really basic green tone smoky eye, you can keep watching. Okay, so we are going to play with greens today. I'm very excited. I don't do a whole lot of stuff with greens. And if this turns out awful, I apologize in advance. I like to play. I have already put on my foundation and everything else. Pretty much everything except for my eye makeup and my lips. And I powdered my eyelids, so I don't necessarily need to put primer on them. Some of you will still have to put on primer. That depends on, you know, your eyelids, how oily or whatever they are. You will find that out for yourself. So I'm just going to start, I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I have a Maybelline New York, go figure, Expert Wear Emerald Smokes. It's a quad. It's got a base, crease, another crease, and a liner color. Really interesting. We might use all of them today. So I'm going to actually start with that base color, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. It's very brightening. I'm a fan, I think. Okay. So that's all on there. And I'm just going to do one eye, and then I'll do the other eye off camera. So I don't have to like cut this video up a whole lot to make that work. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is go in with that first crease color up there in the corner, and forgive my handheld mirror situation. I'm going to run that through the entire crease just to kind of bring out the shape of the eye. It's already looking pretty good. Now if I was feeling lazy, I might just only do that. But that's what we're going to do. We're just going to build that up until we have the desired smokiness. Now, if you want something super wearable, you might just only do this, put on some liner, and just have a nice subtle green look on your eyes. But you're going to go further on and mess with this kind of, it's kind of a foresty green. I don't know. I like it. We're going to take that, load up the same brush we've been using for the other crease color, tap off the excess, and I want to start in the outer corner and work it in along the crease and in along the lash line, kind of a little bit in the middle there. The idea, obviously, is to blend it with the other colors we've got going on, but we want its greatest intensity to be right up here. Now this is the part where you kind of encourage the shape of your look. I want it to go up and out rather than down, so I'm going to take it up that way. See that? And just up. And don't worry if it looks like crap now, that is what we blend for. It will be okay. Bring that in about halfway. Alright, so you want to kind of wipe off your blending brush, or if you have another blending brush, go you. I don't have another one that I like as much as this one, so. And then we're going to just kind of softly play at the edges of that and get it to not look so harsh, which looks pretty good. So now, what I'm going to do is I want to do something with this dark color down there. I'm going to take a flat liner brush, like this one, okay? I'm going to take that and I'm going to dip it in that super crazy dark color, and I am going to use it along my lash line, but I'm going to keep it really kind of smudged out. So I'm going to go the entire length of my lash line right now, and it's not going to look perfect yet, but then I'm going to kind of pull up with it. My Might even take some extra at the very end of my lashes. Kind of do a wing, but a very subtle wing because I'm still kind of pulling it up. So, if you feel that you need additional blending, you can go back in with your blending brush and just kind of work along the edges of that. Okay, so, of course I have fallout for days. Okay, so now that we've we've used every color in this thing, we're going to come back in with a little kind of pencil brush, trying to show it to you. Really skinny guy. Alright, we're going to come back in with that same dark liner color at the bottom there, and we're going to use it along our lower lashes. Okay. Very dark. And don't worry if it ends up looking a little messy to you, that's what concealer is for, dear. Alright, I'm actually going to go in with Maybelline, of course, Master Precise by Eyestudio, and it's just in black. Nothing super special about that. Okay, and I'm going to take that, put it on. Now, I tend to hold my mirror low and look down into it, and that kind of keeps me from creasing up my own eyes. And I work in slow strokes. I don't do this one strike across. You're crazy if you can do that. I mean, a good kind of crazy for sure, but you're crazy. And I just keep going until I get to the end. If you want to kind of close your eye and start from the corner and just work like just kind of up in the natural direction that I guess your lower lid wants to go when it goes up, you can do that. Just kind of get a good line there. Alright, and then you can come across from that line and just connect with what you've already got going on. Okay? Straight across like that. That's pretty much the only time that I'm able to do anything in one motion. Okay. And if it needs some cleaning up, that's acceptable. You're a human being. You can, you know, tweak things until you get them right. It's okay. There we go. So there's eyeliner. And already, I mean, look at the massive difference between this eye and this one. It's like, this eye looks bigger, it looks more, you know, defined. Crazy what we got going on with this eye. Now, I'm going to, before I go in with my mascara, I want to clean up. Alright, so I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm going to just kind of put some under here, okay? And I'm going to use a brush to blend that out, and this is just a flat flat eyeshadow brush, but I've been using it for concealer. So I'm just going to kind of pat this in and, you know, just clean up all of the stuff. I'm using the Hello Flawless by Benefit. I'm going to go in, I'm going to take just like a fluffy brush and just set that so that it does not move. And also so that it blends a little better with the other stuff I've got happening on my face, because this is the powder that I'm using on the rest of my face. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my mascara, and I'm going to use Falsies today, because why not? Maybelline Falsies Volume Express, not a fan of this mascara, but I still have it, so I feel guilty if I don't use it. I've been using it on my eyes. I can't exactly pass it off on someone else. That's not sanitary. Sometimes I curl my lashes. Right now, I'm not thinking that I will. Or if I do, I'll do it after I'm done. But there we go with one eye. Oh, there is a final step that I must do. I'm actually going to use the Maybelline New York Chic Naturals in Linen. I use this a lot for a lot of different things. And I'm going to take that same blending brush that I used for pretty much this entire look and I'm going to put it up along my brow bone just to kind of accentuate my brows and also to blend out the edges of my eye look. I'm also going to take that in the inner corner of my eye. There we go. That is one eye done. Crazy. Okay, so now that my eyes are totally done, which I think this one looks better, but whatever, we're going to go in with a lip liner, and you will find that I do not always use a lip liner that is the same color as my lipstick. This is Revlon ColorStay in Rose, and it's just one of those My Lips But Better kind of nude lipsticks, or, sorry, my brain, it doesn't always work, lip liners. So we're going to go in with that, and we're just going to line the lips, and I like to kind of overline a little bit, and this is super subtle, but it will make the lipstick last longer and make my lips look fuller. So I'm going to line the top. And along the bottom, I like to go just under my natural lip line so it doesn't look like it's overdrawn when it's all said and done. I pretty much go down to where my lip piercing is, which is below my lip just a bit. And then I try to follow the natural shape up to the corner. Now, once you get this done, just coloring in, coloring in. I don't want there to be any sort of harsh line. Now, the lipstick I'm going to wear today is, it's a Sephora lipstick. Here we go, it tells me on the inside. It's Sephora Rouge. It's just like this crazy pink. Now, if you wanted, it's in R13. I hate that they don't just name their stuff. I'm sorry. If you wanted to go in with like a nude color, you totally could, because this is a little more of a smoky eye. A nude color would be totally acceptable, but I'm going to go in with this hot pink because I like it. So I start where I put that line. Like, I make sure I go down that far from the get-go. If I wanted to, and sometimes I do this, I could kind of pat it and get rid of some of the excess on the top, which I'm just going to use a cotton thing for this. You could use toilet paper, you could use Kleenex, whatever. I'm just going to get off some of the excess. And get it on my face. Pat around and take off all the excess product. This is a great trick for not getting lipstick on your teeth, okay? Anything that gets on your finger would have ended up on your teeth. Which, we don't want that. And the last step that I'm going to take, which you don't have to take, if you want matte lips, you could stick with this. It's decently matte. But I'm going to come in with Lorac Lip Lustre Creme, and this is in the color Rain. It's just this nice pretty pink. I got this in their Christmas set. Actually, my boyfriend's mom got it in their Christmas set, and she gave it to me. Because she didn't really want to use this color, because it's kind of intense. I'm going to take this over the top. So there we go. That is the finished look. I hope you like it. It's a little intense on the lips, but like I said, you could do a nude color for the lips if you really want to. Or if you want to go crazy, you can do something bold like this. But the green on my eyes will pull out the brown color in them, and the pink just makes my teeth look whiter. It's all good. So I hope you liked that. If you want to like this video, that would be awesome. If you want to subscribe, that would be even more awesome. You can check out the rest of the videos on my channel. I got some other stuff going on. And if you want to see what I did with my skin, I've got another video uploaded with what I did for my skin. So feel free to check that out, and thanks for stopping by.